Hey there, folks. Rinium T here, and welcome back to Appellate Justice. Attorney Trilogy. Phoenix Wright Dual Destinies. It's fine. I completely forgot the intro last time, so I'm just making up for it. October 25th, Themis Legal Academy, 1F hallway. We left off and finding out who we're gonna find here. Hey, that's Hugh over there. I already knew because the save file gave it away. But anyway. Hugh? We wanted to work with you if you don't mind. If it was Mr. Wright, then sure, but you two? Meh. I knew it. There's a hint of discord in his voice. You're not getting off that easy. After all, you're a possible suspect, plus you actually confessed in court. Oh, whatever. So, what do you want from me? I'll make it brief. I don't have a lot of time, and I assume you don't either. Let me examine! Why did you confess? About your confession today, you weren't serious about that, were you? Let's just say I had no choice thanks to a certain lawyer who failed to get the job done. So you're really prepared to take the blame for this? Not gonna happen. The voice on the tape is female, so that rules me out. Let's put it this way, you don't actually believe that ridiculous play on words, do you? Well, my confession is just like that. It means to an end, or as we say around here, end justifies the means. But I actually do believe the voice is shouting Hugh O'Connor. Juniper's confession was quite advantageous for the real killer, but if Robin or I were actually the killer, we wouldn't have confessed. It's that simple. Even you should be capable of such reasoning, or have I overestimated you? You'll make a great lawyer someday. I mean, you seem to enjoy getting under people's skin. Could Hugh and Robin's confessions really prove their innocence instead of their guilt? This is gonna take some serious thinking on my part. Relation to Blackwell. Sure looks like Prosecutor Blackwell was twisting your arm to testify earlier today. Is there some sort of secret he's using against you? I have no intention of saying anything more. Now, if you'll excuse me. Hold. I'm not through with you yet. It seems a rogue prosecutor has it out for me. I'll leave, and we just might discuss you know what. No, wait. One little statement and Mr. Cool loses it? What's that all about? I changed my mind. I'll stay and testify. Oh, you really are a rank amateur. Even if that were true, you think I'd open up to you? Well, he's not denying it. That secret might be causing a discord in his voice. Then again, we had the same problem with Junie and Robin. You're just wasting your time and mine. Next question. Sports planner. About that meeting with Professor Core on the 23rd, why did she want to see you? I have no intention of telling you. You'll have to force it out of me any way you can. Professor Mean strikes again. Then again, Hugh is in the lawyer course. Didn't Professor Corey used to say that the only good result is the truth? Why don't you drop this whole charade and just tell me the truth? The truth. How can you be so sure it will help you solve the case? Truth isn't necessarily your friend, nor Juniper's for that matter. No, you're wrong! I don't care what anyone says, I'm gonna defend Junie the right way, using the truth. It's the only way to honor Junie's wishes and Professor Court's memory. I see. Very well, Miss Sykes. I'll testify tomorrow about that truth you're so interested in. You. But... don't look to me if something happened to Juniper because of it. Understand? What's that supposed to mean? What a terrible thing to say. I thought you guys were friends. Yes, we were. Until just recently, actually. Were? I already told Juniper, so I might as well tell you. I don't really care about her anymore. What? Why? Just as I have my secrets, she has a side you've never seen. Juniper's not all sunshine and rainbows like you think she is. What are you saying? This conversation is over. I said I don't have a lot of time, and I meant it. Ew, wait. He's gone. He doesn't care about her anymore. Why would he say that? That didn't go so well. Guess we'll just have to pin our hopes on his testimony tomorrow. Athena, what do you say we head over to the art room? Might be a nice change of pace. Hopefully the police have completed their investigation. Alright, we don't really have much time left anyway. Guess we're just going. October 25th, Demas Legal Academy, 3F, Art Room. Ha ha ha! What if it isn't my little lawyer friends again? Thanks again for lowering that school banner for us earlier. Don't mention it! Helping those in need is what my brand of justice is all about. Right, so this art room was where the murder actually occurred? That's right, you can't see it with the naked eye, but there's blood on the floor. That area roped off in the middle of the room marks the spot. Police investigation is done, so if you want to look around, knock yourself out. Let me talk first, I guess? Art room investigation. Anything new, Detective Fulbright? Ah, ha ha ha! Good question. Unfortunately, the answer is nothing much yet. Sure confident for having found nothing. But if we're talking outside the art room, there has been a major breakthrough. Oh dear! Unless I find out what that is, I don't know what I shall do. No need for the theatrics. I was told I could fill you in on this one. Wow! You saw right through me, Detective. I'm impressed. I'm looking to get arrested for murder via unwarranted flattery, are we? Breakthrough? So, what's the major breakthrough you mentioned? You don't want to know? You really want to know? You really? Come on, just tell us already. Oh, you're no fun. Anywho, we got the results of the voice print analysis back. Voice print? You mean for this tape recorder? Exactly, the voice belongs to the suspect, Ms. Woods, beyond a shadow of a doubt. See right here? They analyzed the voice on the tape inside and out. Voice print analysis added to the court record. And you thought the voice on the tape was saying, "You O'Connor." Thanks for the good laugh, Miss Sykes. It's the last person laughing at me. So now there's evidence of Juniper shouting, "You're a goner," around the time of the death. If we were to take this as truth, how are we supposed to make sense of it? I don't know. I can't think of any reason why Junie would shout that in the first place. Alright, so let's examine. Picture of a girl wearing a floral hat. Oh, it has the artist's name right here. The Court. Wow, Professor Court must have painted those. So this is what they consider art? I really don't get it. I swear I've seen this girl before. And there's an air of fragility about her and those pity-inducing eyes. Who is this again? Her name's on the tip of my tongue. Really? A mock trial script on the floor nearby, an envelope marked "Use." I wonder if Miriam's script is ever really inside that envelope. Let's see here, by Miriam Scuttlebutt, and the title is Rogue and Noir, Crimson Blood and Dark Judgment. I wouldn't take part in that mock trial if she begged me. These are special rules allowing the payment of bribes while a court is adjourned. Oh, and you can bring it up to $3 worth of fabricated evidence. It also says, "Welcome to the darkest mock trial ever, where the end justifies the means." Prosecution claims this is a script that was supposed to have been used. But the scripts were selected by Professor Court. Considering how much she valued the truth, I seriously doubt she'd pick a script titled Crimson Blood and Dark Judgment. Wow, you have that title memorized already? Uh-huh. Hello. It kind of looks like there's a prosecutor's badge at the top of the statue. That's not if you look real close. It's under strange, difficult to understand work of art. Oh, look, it has a title. Guilty, guilty, guilty! Real creative. Art. Either it's too abstract to understand or as subtle as a sledgehammer. Oh, look, a piece of pottery. Looks like it's already been fired. I bet Robin made it. I bet it won't last long, not with the way she deals with her own work anyway. Yeah, it seems like such a waste. I mean, this one already has some color in it. Looks just like blood stains the way the glaze was dribbled onto it. Just like blood stains? A justice we trust! That does look like blood stains, but better examine it once. I get it. The victim was stabbed in the middle of the room where the big blood stain is. And then brought over here, at which point some of her blood dripped onto these pieces. That means the body very well could have dropped from this window. In a mock trial script, the body was dropped onto a mat. Then a ball cart was used to move it over to the stage. The maintenance area is below this room, and the storehouse there has the mat and ball cart. So, even the moving of the body was carried out just like in the script. Another share the thing for Ginny's script. Well, what did you expect? That's why we suspected the defendant in the first place. Well, you're wrong. I'm gonna prove it in court. Can I not, like, examine that closer? 3 of us sitting on the shelf. A judge, a defendant, either a lawyer or a prosecutor. The other one must be the judge, thumbs out one defendant. Look, there's another one that's fallen onto the floor. Wonder which one fell, the lawyer or the prosecutor. Think, Apollo, think! This could tell us how tomorrow's trial will go. Oh, just wait for tomorrow's horoscopes. Thanks. The mobile. Hey look! That's you in this mobile, Apollo! A red demon. A red demon? Looks more like a snake curled around a brush to me. No. See the antenna and the yellow spots on his back? Anyone can see it's a ladybug. Guess we'll have to agree to disagree. Fine, we can investigate this further at a later date. Agreed? Okay, let's do that. You okay with that, Athena? Okay, we're opening this up! Some wire and a winch. So this is how they reel the banners in and out. It also looks like it's going right through the curtain. There's a nice view of the stage from here. Prosecutor Gavin is still standing in front of that broken statue. So it really wasn't you, Apollo? Don't worry, you can tell me. I won't tell anyone. Ugh, I never clear my name unless we catch the real culprit. Oh. I can see the other half of the building over there, and the quad and stage down below. Yeah, this must be the window Detective Wright stuck his head out of earlier. Oh, yeah, thanks for that help, Detective! That's true, Champion of Justice always comes running to those in need. Great, then how about telling us Prosecutor Black close strategy for tomorrow? Alright, let me think... What? Oh! Hey, I'm not falling for that! So close, I could almost taste it! What the heck is on this? There's like an outline on this table. Hey, it's gone. What the? H? Remember that strange statue in the school camera photo? You're right. Wonder where it is. Robin's a member of the Fine Arts Club. Maybe she could shed some light on this? I mean, this would be... There's a paint palette here. No surprise there, considering this is the art room. Looks like someone mixed yellow and red to make orange. I prefer yellow. You, on the other hand, are way too red. What's that supposed to mean? I think I'm saying that the two of us have to work together to solve this case. Ooh, was Professor Court sending us a message from beyond the grave? That blob right next to it, the one with the red and green? Maybe she's implying you need more delicious greens in your diet? Are you saying Professor Court is watching over our dietary habits from the pearly gates? A picture of a girl wearing a floral hat. Oh, it has the artist name right here. R. Newman. Wow, Robin must have painted this. Is this Juniper? The clothes are different, but... Oh, look! There's a piece of paper stuck to the back. Let's see what it says. Completely lacks Professor Court's artistry. Must keep practicing. Robin. I think this is playing again myself. I wonder what it would have looked like if Professor Cora painted Juniper. That would have been really artistic looking. Yeah. Totally. Isn't there a mock trial script? Actually, there's a whole bunch of them here. Let's see. It looks like everyone from the judge course submitted one. The victim caused this court was the Fine Arts Club's advisor. So she probably spent a lot of time up here in addition to her other duties. This isn't where I'd keep a bunch of scripts, but I'd wager that's how they wound up here. Or stressed out, overworked Professor Cora. I know exactly how that feels. You must, because your desk always looks like a tornado hit it. You're one to talk, Apollo? And me? What about Mr. Wright? Maybe we should rename the firm Wright Stuff All Over the Place Agency. Nothing else. I can't move the camera. Nothing. Okay. Hey, this area with a rope around it. That's where we detected a large blood stain. In short, the victim was stabbed here, somewhere close by. The fact that there is no visible blood means it was wiped up with something, right? Right, but we were able to detect trace amounts of blood. Merely wiping it does not remove all evidence of wrongdoing, and that, in a nutshell, is justice, right? I'd appreciate if you let me have the cool lines. I talk now? No? There's still something here? Oh, the clock. Right, that was the whole point of coming here. This is a clock that created a major problem for Ginny. Let's take a closer look. Don't waste your time. I've checked it, and it's 100% accurate. Sure? How'd you check it? Of course, I'm sure. I compared it to my own watch, see? Detective Fulbright, didn't you notice that your watch had stopped? It has? This is unacceptable! Now there's the camera on him. Let's take a look for ourselves. Let's see. Wait a second. Ahead by 1 whole hour. Well, detective? But this clock must have also been an hour ahead when this photo was taken. If so, that would fit perfectly with Ginny's testimony. How's your black fool won't like this? I almost feel sorry for the detective. Almost. You can at least pretend to feel sorry by wiping that big grin off your face. Oh, wait just a minute. The clock is an hour ahead right now, sure. The proof you have that it was running ahead on the day of the crime. That's a good question. Wait, I think I just might have something. Detective Fulbright, you would agree that there's a moon outside this window, right? Sure, a nice crescent one, like something out of a picture book. If you look at that window in the back with the winch attached to it, you'll see that the only view to be had is the opposite side of the school building. What's this moon doing here? I wonder. As for Gavin, you were scheduled to perform at the school festival, weren't you? That's right, but I hadn't seen the stage until yesterday. That backdrop with the starry sky and big crescent moon isn't half bad. Isn't this the same as the one painted on the stage backdrop? Who's right here, detective? This shows it was 6 p.m. when the photo was taken. There are... aha! Pictures from the stage setup. I know what this moon really is. And if you look at this photo, you'll know too. This shows where the moon in the photo came from and the truth of Junie's testimony. What? Where? Where does it show that? You look right here, it will all become crystal clear. The time, right? Well, stop stalling! Tell me what I should be looking at. Right here? See where I'm pointing? Very funny. Now hurry up and show me what you're talking about. Guess that wasn't it. Oh, right. The moon. Take that! They were still prepping the stage, so this backdrop wasn't in place yet. This photo shows them in the process of moving the backdrop into position. I can see that. That's the big board hanging here. The size matches too. But there's no picture. That's a crucial detail. It is, but I believe what we're seeing in this photo is the back of the board. The back of the... That's right. And around 6 p.m. when this photo was taken, well, that same board was being taken from the front. What do you mean the front? The front is against the wall. That's where you're wrong. What about the window? Remember how he said... Also, it's only on part of the window. Yeah. How he said the moon shouldn't even exist in this photo? We'll take a good look. Are you suggesting the moon is the one on the backdrop? Exactly! In short, this photo was taken while the backdrop was being moved. As you can see here, it was around 6 p.m., 6 o'clock, when the backdrop was being set in place. So the art room clock was running fast, at least as far back as the day of the murder. How can I ever face Prosecutor Blackwell now? Yes, I just blew a hole in a piece of the prosecution's evidence. Well, I think we've examined pretty much everything we can. By the way, did Prosecutor Blackwell happen to tell you anything about tomorrow's trial? And just as we trust, it's no use trying to pry more information out of me. Having just learned that the clock had been 1 hour fast means we're back to square one concerning the suspect's actions that day. I wonder what the main argument will be about now. How the body was moved would be my guess, but Prosecutor Blackwell's got his own plans. Oh, how does he know? Detective Fulbright? Try as you might, I won't say another word about the investigation. No, I wasn't gonna ask about that. I was just wondering if you'd seen Robin. Oh, you mean Ms. Robin Newman? She was here just a moment ago. And almost something about watching videos in the lecture hall? Video? What video? Thanks, Detective. Athena, I think we should stop by the lecture hall. Right, let's go. Anything else? Nope. Can I examine the clock? One more look. No. Fine. Lecture hall. It won't let me examine. October 25th. Davis Legal Academy. 3F Lecture Hall. There she is! Robin! Hey, Robin! Oh, Athena, follow! What are you watching there? Oh, it just so happens to be a video with a mock trial. I had to use a bit of coercion to get it, but the end justifies the means, right? As again, Professor Means sure has a lot of influence around here. Care to look at the true connection between the murder and the mock trial with me? That's great, but do you mind if we ask you some questions first? Sure, I'll tell you anything. U-W-A-N-T! Why did you confess? Not your confession today. Why did you do it? Because Juniper hasn't done anything wrong. I had to stop the trial by any means possible. Right, the end justifies the means. So you're a follower of Professor Means too? Professor Means is a wonderful teacher, as was Professor Court, but I like them B-O-T-H. Brush that one off like a pro. Without style of justice, you run the risk of breaking the law. Well, I'm pretty rather critical because of this case. What? Why? I want to be an artist! That's what I really want, man! But no! My parents forced me to study to become a prosecutor! If the trial went south, you'd have to drop out and give up on being a prosecutor. That's what you're really after, isn't it? Talk about someone who literally changes at the bat of an eyelash. I guess she's been dealing with her own problems too. That totally makes sense. Yeah, I suppose so, but that doesn't make what she did right. The day of the crime. Can you tell us about what you were doing on the night of the murder? Finishing a statue. I was on the stage until the last bell. That's right, you made the statues of Mr. Wright and Prosecutor Gavin, didn't you? Yes, yes I did. Both of them. This is just a formality, but can you prove you were making the statues at that time? Can I prove it? You think I'm the killer? No! No, that's not what I meant. Both you and Wrong were still at school after 7 p.m. But neither of them can prove exactly what they were doing. Could one of them really have murdered Professor Court? Now the secret's out. Have there been any problems now that everyone knows you're a girl? No worries there. I discussed the matter with Professor Court some time ago. So I want to let everyone know I was really a girl. And just today I found out that she spoke with the school administration on my behalf. Wow, they must really like you. I know, right? But now I can finally be myself here at school. I don't hide the fact I love girly clothes. That's why, Athena, I simply must have this and this by any means possible. What? But this is evidence we need for the trial. Sorry, but no can do. Oh, don't be party pooper, Athena. Come on, please. Pretty, please. Stage costume related evidence taken in a classic and justifies the means style. Oh, darn it. Anyway, thank you again, Athena. Thank you for revealing who I really am. I want everyone to know before the snitch found out. The snitch? Sounds like a new lead. The snitch. There's a rumor going around that one of the students here is a snitch. I hear they're watching everything we do, our activities, our relationships, our interests, and reporting it all to one of the professors. But why would anyone do that? Officially, I heard it's a seek out misconduct among the student body, but rumor has it grades were being bought and sold through the surveillance network. That's bribery! The situation at Themis Legal Academy is worse than I thought. All this is important stuff. I still want to ask about that thing in the art room. I'll present some evidence to show her what I'm talking about, though. Present. The voice print. The statue? Ooh, Lady Justice! That's so cute-y. You think this is cute? Yeah, totally. The balance of the scales, the keenness of the sword, the cracks running all the way up. That one's only because I put it back together. Oh, I totally know what you mean. It's that feeling you get when something is so cute you want to smash it to bits. Or R-I-G-H-T? Sorry, but that sounds more like a case of the crazy than a fondness for the cute. They show the photos. Oh man, that's my blood, sweat, and tears about rubble right there! Why don't I touch this again? I'm sure the two of them would be delighted. Yeah, I could totally do that. And this time, I'm gonna make them even more realistic by making the full body molds of my models. Full body molds? Are you sure that's safe? How about plain old measurements? Oh, Athena, measurements are for wimps. Full on it, YOLO is what the art's all about. I'm gonna drop both of them in a big pool of plaster. Yeah! I know I should stop you, but some part of me really wants to see how this plays out. School camera photo? Robin, I just remembered something I want to ask you. This photo shows a piece of art on the table. Do you know what it is? Oh, look at how you think artistic science has me one of Professor Quart's creations, man! Professor Quart's artistic sense? Professor Quart's artistic sense? That's a tough one. I'd say it's avant-garde and very eclectic. In other words, it's weird and all over the place. When I think of it, that strange looking painting in the art room was one of Professor Quart's works, wasn't it? The statue in the photo was originally a statue of Lady Justice. Lady Justice? Professor Cora planned on placing it on the judge's bench in the lecture hall. But the day before the mock trial, it broke while she was polishing it. She said she'd take it back to the art room and try to fix it somehow. So this is the statue in its proper state? You bet! Just look at that wild silhouette! Oh wow, it's so C-U-T-E! I don't get it. Do you have to be an artist to appreciate stuff like this? Athena? The Lady Justice that you put back together on that stage. Oh right! I didn't realize before because it was in pieces, but before it was smashed. Maybe it didn't look like Lady Justice, but more like it does in the photo. What in the world was it doing on the stage? Lady Justice updated in the court record. Oh, I think that about covers it. Okay, then how about watching the mock trial video with me? What do you say? Sure, sounds good to me. So how do you want to watch it? All classroom desks at the school have their own built-in computer, you know. Wow, this place is definitely a lot cushier than I thought. I know you guys are in a hurry, so I'll just fast forward to the important parts. Let's start with the professor's pre-trial speech. Good afternoon. I would like to start by thanking you for coming here today. Oh, it sounds like Professor means. The mock trial, the crown jewel event of the school festival, will begin shortly. Is the camera like this the whole time? Yeah, it's in a fixed position in front of the stage. When I was a student, I too could hardly wait for this day to come. How come teachers' speeches always make me so sleepy? Let's just get to the end of the speech. Now, let the mock trial begin. Hey, what's the deal here? Why is Junie so large in this shot? Looks to me like she cut right in front of the camera. Juniper was also in charge of the audio. Even though she was already playing a part in the mock trial itself, she had to do it to keep the script details secret. She was all over the place that day. When she was in the trial, she was in the audio control room dealing with the music. Ooh, so this is what the lecture hall looks like. Looks like there's a judge's bench back by the screen and a witness stand up front. What about those balconies with professors' names on it? Those are the faculty seats. Professor Means and Professor Court were in charge of scoring the mock trial. Lecture hall diagram added to the court record. Okay, let's fast forward to this bit. And that's why the defendant is definitely guilty! Ah, that was me. Could you tell? Objection! A frail co-ed used her bare hands to stab her professor with an arrow. I don't think so. I read that line in the mock trial, Apollo, but you made it sound kind of weird. Cut me some slack. It was my first time reading that script. I think Juniper's gonna speak next. I didn't do it. I suffered the breakdown and pretty much lost it. It's Trish, you're a goner, but I didn't mean it. Wow, what an emotional performance. She really put a real actress to shame. Wait, can you go back and play that scene again? I really think that's necessary. I didn't do it! I had suffered the breakdown and pretty much lost it. It's true, I said you're a goner, but I didn't mean it. Stop! Did you hear that? I think you're onto something. Let's play that last part again. I don't follow. What are you guys so excited about? I think this piece of evidence should explain it. I show Ramen a piece of evidence that links the line we just heard to the case. The voice for this. That's it? I don't see a connection. Oh, right. Oh, what was the connection again? No. Come on, Athena. I know you know. Oh, yeah. Not the voice print off. I do? Really? Pushing you're a goner has come up over and over again. Okay. I was on the right track. Take that! With the tape. I'm sure you remember this. It contains a female voice shouting a violent threat. I'll play it for you. You're a goner! The voices and performance do sound similar, but I can't believe this is happening! It's just a possibility, but if the voice in this tape is really a recording, one made from a mock trial video, then that means this evidence was fabricated. They didn't get to do a voice print analysis in time for court today. That's why the gender of the voice became so important. And if the real killer had foreseen that gender would become key in today's trial, he would try to deflect attention away from himself by making the suspect female. So basically, the only one with something to gain from doing this is our sole male suspect. Wait a second. No way! Professor Means' credo is the end justifies the means. So it makes perfect sense that the student who took those words to heart will fabricate evidence. We need to get that tape analyzed as soon as possible. Tape recorder updated in the court record. Allow me to assist you with that. Prosecutor Gavin, at least make some kind of noise so we know you're there. It's a go big or go home with our rockstar entrances for Elena. Timing is everything. Let me make a copy of that tape right now, and I'll get you the results as soon as I can. I trust it'll be alright. Very much so, thanks. Well, Athena, it's almost sundown. Isn't it about time we head over to the detention center? I think Ginny will agree that this is something that can prove her innocence, but will her heart really be open to accepting it? She had to have known this was what I'd find. February 25th, detention center, visitors room. And that about covers the main gist of our investigation. I see, very interesting. You've been quite the busy beaver today. Thank you for all your hard work, Athena. Well, my time's about up, and it'll be getting dark soon, so... Ginny! You must be tired after being on your feet all day. You should go home and... Oh, wait! You have to listen to me! I don't want to hear anymore. I know what you're gonna say, Athena. Ginny, you promised. We're gonna discover the truth behind this murder mystery. And we're gonna bring you solid evidence showing just what that truth is. If we succeed in doing that, I want you to promise that you'll accept the Ginny no matter how hard it is to hear. Okay, but only if it's the real truth. So please, just listen to what I have to say. Once you've heard me out, I'll let you decide what to do. Suspicions about O'Connor. The voice in this recording has been proven to be yours, Ginny. And in the mock trial video, we can hear you reading your line from the script. I'm having both of them analyzed now, but from what I can tell, the voices are the same. And the only one who'd benefit from faking the voice recording would be Hugh. But that doesn't make any sense. I mean, Hugh confessed in order to protect me. This may sound strange, but his confession is a ploy to make himself look less suspicious. In other words, he was just pretending to protect you. Besides, his confession came after you and Robin had already confessed. If he hadn't confessed right then as well, wouldn't that have seemed a little suspicious? Say what you will, Athena, but none of us would hurt a fly, let alone kill someone. He was a gifted student. He gets outstanding grades and never causes trouble. Wait, Athena. My bracelet reacted just now. It did? But why? Ginny, can you look me in the eye and repeat what you just said? None of us would hurt a fly, let alone kill someone. He was a gifted student. He gets outstanding grades and never causes trouble. Now I'm sure of it. She's lying. Oof. Good student. Maybe the last bit, isn't it? I can't find it! Oh my god, I can't find it.
Gotcha!
I didn't mean to put it there. I'm nervous that to encounter prison isn't so easily shaken. Looks like I'm wrong. I didn't mean to actually do that, but... It looks like she's like grimacing right here or something.
Gotcha!
Is that it? No. Well, at least I can do this without penalty, right? Oh no, it's there the whole time, isn't it? Oh wait, her scarf is moving. Right here.
Gotcha!
There it is. Her scarf is moving. Juniper, you start coughing when you're under stress. You can't hide it from me no matter how hard you try. When you said it never causes trouble, a cough escaped and made your scarf flutter. For why you were stressed? It's because you were lying. Ginny, you're trying to hide Hugh's connection to this case, aren't you? I believe that also ties into a secret about yourself. A secret about me? I don't understand. I already told Juniper, so I might as well tell you. I don't really care about her anymore. What? Why? And Juniper's not all sunshine and rainbows like you think she is. He ended their friendship after he found out about Ginny's secret, which means... He must have felt betrayed by Ginny, making her... the snitch. You're Professor Court's snitch, weren't you? There's a rumor going around that one of the students here is a snitch. I hear they're watching everything we do, our activities, our relationships, our interests, and reporting it all to one of the professors. While fulfilling that role, you learn something about Hugh you'd rather forget. I don't know what you're talking about. Ginny, please, stop hiding things from me. I hate having to force things out of you like this. Looks like we're gonna have to do this the hard way. Time to review the evidence and see if I can't prove my hypothesis. I must have something that proves Ginny's the snitch and Hugh's connection to the case. Is it the book? Either the book or the paper.
Take that!
Right here in Professor Court's planner, it says routine report. Does it? Oh, about that oh yeah, routine report. At least this is meant to mean when a snitch would report in to Professor Court. I also believe Professor Court planned to meet Hugh in private based on the snitch's info. And from their meeting, Hugh must have put 2 and 2 together and figured out your secret. You see, it all makes sense only if you're the snitch, Jenny. Forgive me, Dina. I've been lying to you this whole time. The truth is, I suspected you from the start. You did? Well, this is surprising. I'm so sorry. I've talked about friendship so much. I have been a terrible friend. Juniper, I don't have that special kind of hearing that Athena does, but I don't need it to sense the pain you're feeling inside. And its intensity is directly proportional to how you feel about your friend. Am I right? Apollo! Please, Jenny, tell me why you suspected Hugh. I have a feeling that will be the key to getting to the bottom of this whole case. Suspicions. What exactly was your role as class snitch? Professor Court had told me how Academy alumni had strayed from the path of justice. In the dark age of the law, huh? She didn't want any more of her students going astray like that. But few others at the Academy shared her view. I thought her ideas were beautiful, though sad and unrealistic. She asked you to be her eyes and ears, didn't she? I used to report to her once a month about any wrongdoings I had seen or heard about. And that report session in her planner, the one from October 22nd, was a part of that? Yes, that's when I reported Hugh to Professor Court. She snitched on her own friend? Your report. I had accidentally overheard Hugh talking. What did you hear? He was talking to someone on the phone. I think it was one of his parents. What were they talking about? Something about having paid money for good test scores. I only overheard him talking, so I never did find out who the money was going to. What? That's bribery! He was buying his way through school, and if that's the case, then that evidence that always seemed out of place might actually be about his secret. Oh, this random piece of paper?
Take that!
We found this while we were investigating the stage. It's got Hugh's name on it. I didn't know what the number meant at the time, but now that I'm hearing about bribes? It must mean that the bribe of 120 grand was to be paid in October. What's more, take a look at this mark. That same mark is on the pages of Professor Court's planner. Hey, you're right. Wait, but why would Professor Court have that kind of information in her planner? I don't really think the person that was taking the bribe money was... It's just a possibility at this point, but it may indeed have been Professor Court. What?
That's impossible! She'd be the last person I'd ever suspected of accepting bribes.
Like I said, it's just a possibility, but a rather good one. Maybe their private talk had to do with the possibility of the bribery being exposed. And what started out as a little argument soon got out of hand. It's not your fault, Jenny. Anybody would have suspected Hugh if they knew what you knew. No! I don't believe that alone would have driven him to murder. There's another reason why I suspected Hugh. You've gotta be kidding me! There's another reason. Your other reason. I saw Hugh around 7 p.m. the day before the mock trial. Oh, so she's finally ready to talk about that. When I saw him, his... Oh, Tina! Jenny, are you alright? Just try to relax and tell me what happened.
I never wanted to see what I did. But I'll have to live with it, won't I? In that hallway, Hugh's hands... His hands were dripping with blood.
His hands were dripping with blood. But why? What am I gonna do? Deep down, I know Hugh can't be the killer, but my mind is telling me that he is. No matter how hard I try to convince myself he isn't. Oh, what am I gonna do? Hugh. I can't take this anymore, Athena. So she hid the fact that she had seen Hugh and said she went home at 6 because she wanted to avoid talking about what she saw. Ginny, it must have been terrible holding all of that in. It's gonna be okay. I'll get to the bottom of this. And that's my promise from one good friend to another. I'll be defending Juniper tomorrow. If that's okay with you, Professor Means.
My main concern is whether you can defeat that prosecutor. But I won't try to stop you. I will be watching from the gallery. And I shall look forward to seeing what sort of results your method can produce. Good luck tomorrow. And now, if you would excuse me.
Ina, I'm sorry. I really mean it. I wish I'd trusted you from the start. You have to uncover the truth tomorrow. I know you can do it. Don't worry, we already know that the prosecution's key piece of evidence is a fake. And thanks to you, we figured out the motive too. Let's give this our best shot, Athena. Let's let tomorrow be the day Juniper walks free. I wouldn't have it any other way. And we should be all ready now. What could possibly go wrong this time? Still, there's this strange, uneasy feeling I can't shake. Could it be imagining it? Whew. So, that is that, I suppose. We will head into day 2 of the trial next time. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, consider liking, commenting, and or subscribing. If you really enjoyed it, consider supporting the channel. All support greatly helps to keep being content like this and more. Found links to that in the description below, along with links to me on social media. So thank you again for watching. Thank you again, Capcom Creators, for the code for the trilogy. And until next time, this is RuneMC signing out. Bye!